Now these problems are again related to dehydration of alcohol and rearrangement of carbocation. So you see you have to find out the mechanism for these reactions. So first step is easy. Now in all these cases basically you have a H plus. So you can assume there is H plus that is available even if not given. So let us say first step is protonation step. You have H plus. So this goes here and I will have so slightly difficult to make this molecule. So let us say I make this molecule, so I have a 6 membered ring. So this is a 6 membered ring. So slightly difficult. And now you have a another 6 membered ring. So you have something like this. Are you getting? Now this molecule you have. Now there is a one. Now if I lose H2O plus in the same step, because making this molecule 2 or 3 times is a really tedious job. Now this plus charge you will have a carbon here. Now this is your CH3, and you have another carbon CH3. Now this carbocation that is formed, there is of course also there is one this ring, and this ring is basically attached. So there is a bridge between this carbon and this carbon. Now this carbocation is tertiary in nature, so this is 3 degree carbocation. Now if you see this molecule, there is a CH3 that is here. So it looks like there is a CH3 migration. If I do this migration here, CH3 migration, if do I this migration here, I will have something like this. So I have to make the molecule again. So I have a 6 membered ring, and then I have to make same thing, something like this. Now this time I think I can make fast. Now I will have carbon here, and there is a CH3 that we have already migrated. Now this is CH3 and this is CH3. So you see again we have a 3 degree carbocation. So this is a 3 degree carbocation. So rearrangement of carbocation has not lost because I am getting a 3 degree carbocation. So initially 3 degree and finally also I have 3 degree. Now I can lose H plus. So if I lose H plus from here, that is from here, I will get the final product. So this is next step is loss of H plus, loss of H plus, and now it's easy to make this molecule. So let us make this one. So I have a 6 membered ring, and then make something like this. I think let us say even though second time is difficult, so this molecule I can always make. Now this molecule I will have carbon here, and there is a CH3. So let us write a methyl group, and I have 2 methyl group, 1 methyl group, and there is a CH2 double bond. So I can put a CH2 double bond. So this is the final product we have. Now let's discuss this one. This is again an easy problem. You see this is a case of ring expansion. You have a 5 membered ring, and this become a 6 membered ring. So this is a ring expansion kind of thing. First step is easy. You can lose H2O. So first step, if you lose H2O, so let me put H plus here. Now you put this H plus here. At the same step, if I lose this H plus, secondary carbocation I can always make. So I have a 6 membered ring, and then there is a 5 membered ring. Now this is a plus charge. Now in the next step, if I do alkyl migration, this migrates here. So these two will be basically 6 membered ring, and this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this carbon connected. So we will have so two 6 membered rings. So this is a 6 membered ring, and this is also a 6 membered ring. So I can make two 6 membered rings. Are you getting? So let us call this carbon is a carbon number 1, and this carbon is carbon number 6. So these are connected. Where you will have a positive charge? You will have positive charge on carbon number 1. Try to visualize yourself, because this carbon has lost one bond. Now in the next step you can lose H plus from here. So let us write the same molecule again. So you have two 6 membered ring, easy to draw, and there is a positive charge. You have a hydrogen. Now lose H plus, you will get the desired product. So dehydration of alcohol goes through rearrangement, and finally it gives alkene. Are you getting or not? This is the same product. Now let us discuss this one. So you have in this case H2O. So let us lose H2O plus. You have H plus. This lone pair goes here, and then you break this bond. So you will have something like this. So you have a, and now put this one here, and then you have a methyl group here, you have two methyl group here, and you have hydrogen, you have H plus. Now it is clear to see, if you see this one CH3 has migrated, so this means in the next step I have to migrate this one. So if I do this migration, I can write the same molecule something like this. Now there is this CH3 can go here. Now this one, so basically I have a CH3 here, and then one M is here, another M is here. Now we will have a positive charge because we have lost. Now the next step, if you lose H plus, you will get the desired product. Are you getting or not? So you have something like this. Now you have a methyl group here, and then another methyl group here, another methyl group here, and then you have a double bond. So this is the final alkene you have, and this goes through rearrangement. In this case, why this rearrangement happened? Because this is a secondary carbocation and this is a tertiary carbocation. So in this case 2 degree to 3 degree, so this is the driving force. Now in the previous cases, if you see this case, you have 2 degree, so this is a 2 degree carbocation, and then finally you have a 3 degree carbocation, so this is the driving force. So 2 degree carbocation to 3 degree carbocation. The previous one we have no driving force, only driving force is you are removing this plus charge that is inside the ring, and there is a tetrahedral carbon, sp3 carbon. This is also sp3, but this carbon is inside the ring. The ring strain is there. Even in 6 membranes the ring strain is not so much, but we can assume in this case 3 to 3 there is no loss because both are 3 degree carbocation.